Today, we're going to take those leftover ingredients that you probably have laying around and turn them into a delicious $5 shepherd's pie. Let's get to it. We're going to start by gathering up our ingredients. Now, if you have any of these ingredients, feel free to use them. Otherwise, you can supplement with what you have. So we are going to need some carrots, potatoes, onion, garlic, ground beef, and some frozen peas. You can also add in corn or green beans. And then for the seasoning, salt and pepper and some fresh thyme. If you don't have any fresh thyme, use dried. Finally, we're going to need either bagged mashed potatoes or homemade. It's really up to you. And of course, some cheese. Now I'm using cheddar, but you can use whatever you'd like. All right, so start by peeling and chopping up your potatoes. We're going to cube them so they kind of break down while they're cooking. Next, add in your carrots, onion, and garlic. I'm just going to dice up my onion real quick, and then we're going to add that to our pot along with the ground beef. Now we just want to break that up and get it fully cooked, and once it's thickening, we're going to go ahead and add in our seasonings, some salt and pepper, and our fresh thyme. Go ahead and stir that around, and then add in your potatoes, carrots, and onions. Continue to fry this on low until your potatoes are nice and tender. While that's doing its thing, go ahead and add in your frozen vegetables. We just want to lightly toast that flour and then add in your beef broth. Now we just want to simmer this down and thicken it up a little bit. Once it's thickening, we're going to go ahead and add in our seasonings, some salt and pepper, and our fresh thyme. Go ahead and stir that around and then add in your potatoes, carrots, and onions. Continue to fry this on low until your potatoes are nice and tender. Once our potatoes are nice and tender, we're going to go ahead and mash them up. Now we just want to get it nice and smooth. I'm using a potato masher, but you can use whatever you'd like. Once you have a nice and smooth consistency, go ahead and add in half of that cheese. Stir it around until it's all combined, and then we're going to add that meat back in that we set aside earlier. Now in a baking pan, spread your meat and potatoes into the bottom, then you're going to spread your mashed potatoes out evenly over the top. Then we're going to top it off with the remaining cheese. Now we just want to cover this and let it bake for about 20 minutes or until the cheese is all melted and bubbly. Once it's done, you can go ahead and serve it up and enjoy. This is one of my favorite winter meals because it's just so comforting and cozy. And it's also really easy to make. And it's make for a great leftover meal, which is even better. Just pop it in the microwave and heat it up for a few minutes, and it tastes just as good as it did the first time around. I hope you enjoyed this one. If so, please give me a like, and hey, why not hit that subscribe button while you're at it? See you next time.